let's move on to our last topic.
Cool.
Steve, I think this is your topic.
Oh yeah, I just had some questions because I wouldn't say, I don't know how to put it. I wouldn't say makeup artist. Is that what you are, Rob?
Me? Oh
Yeah.
no. I mean, I've dabbled in it for sure.
I mean, because I've seen some stuff before, like on Facebook, like some stuff that you've done and everything like that, and it looks actually pretty cool.
Thanks, man.
I don't know if that's
I just self-taught myself back in college. I haven't touched it in a while. Nowadays, I am an IT head IT guy, so it's
okay. Gotcha.
Working with computers.
Well, the reason why I was asking too is because my daughter, who's like 14 right now, she's definitely into that, and she's actually really good. Like she can make like bruises. Like she just does it for like fun, like out of nowhere, and she just like makes like bruises on her face. Like the other day, she actually made like it looked like, 'cause she was trying to for like Halloween. She made it look like a zombie bite, and it actually looked realistic as hell. Like, and I'm just asking her like, how is she doing all this? Like, is this what she really wants to do? And she really gets passionate about it, and she says she just watches a bunch of YouTube videos on certain stuff and everything on how to do it and everything. And I'm seeing more and more stuff on it, like on TV, as far as like young women and girls like just getting into it and starting so young, and that it's actually like a big like industry, I guess, to go into or something like that.
Yeah, well, just like for movies and stuff and everything.
Yeah, but like, I mean, she's really starting. I mean, she's really like just keeps getting better, and the thing is, she's doing it with like nothing, like hardly any kind of like material really, and she's just making it work. Like, so I mean,
and I'm sure like there are plenty of makeup artists out there that have made a name for themselves, like Gregory Nocturo, who obviously works on The Walking Dead, Stan Winston, Tim Baker, it's amazing what practical effects can do and how not utilized sometimes that is in movies nowadays. Like it's going CG.
Yeah.
You can get some really great stuff going out of that, and I think that's definitely it's an amazing field to go into because there's so much you can do with it. Like
that's why I think what makes Walking Dead, like some of the like the realism like in those zombies, like that's kind of what we kind of like grew up with, not like the whole CG zombies and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like when I don't remember, you guys remember like the original like Dawn of the Dead, like the black and white, and like like
Rob
that
watches
was
that
like
movie at least once a year.
I remember that movie like, and I was just like, I remember when I first watched it when I was younger, I was like, wow, this is scary as shit. And you go back and you look at it right now, and you're like, oh, this really isn't like scary compared to like Dawn of the Dead, like like because I guess because it was in black and white or something like that, but. I don't know. Like, I think that I guess what I'm trying to say is like, do you have any like I don't know, like tell her to keep going at it, or like
what are some tips and tricks, and if she wants to follow this career path, like what should she start to do?
She should look into obviously she's doing the right thing by doing research on her own right now and looking into different ways and methods of how to utilize like certain makeup applications. Experiment, try new things, like like if you and take pictures of your work, like start keeping a log of different things that you do, because then you can kind of not only track your progress, but you're getting yourself a nice little reel together when you want to apply. If she wants to go to a school such as like the Stan Winston School of Makeup, or I think Gregory Nocturo has a school out there. There's I think the Tom Savini School of Makeup. There are a bunch of places.
These located? Are they on the West Coast?
Stan Winston's on the West Coast. The Tom Savini School is on the East Coast.
Cool. Because they're in Florida, so I don't know if.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I lived in Florida. And
well, I'm just saying, like, I know my parents were like, dude, you're gonna go to West Coast.
Yeah, Orlando for a good long time.
Nice.
But yeah, no, she should absolutely keep pursuing this, like, because it's definitely a thriving industry, and you get to be so creative with what you want to do. Like I couldn't think of a better job application for said set of skills.
Yeah, because she doesn't like school really that much, and I don't blame her either. I didn't really like school. I was more creative, and I should have went more.
And this is where Steven dies.
Yeah. Signing off. Yeah, and I was more in the creative aspect. I actually wanted to go to the school that you guys went to, SCAD and everything like that. Just never got a chance to. and I kind of want to bring that out a lot more. So I want to get her certain stuff, and to start creating and just working towards it and everything, because she really has no direction or what she wants to do. And I know she's always loved like designing clothes and doing makeup just recently and everything. She's just really creative when it comes to that stuff. So
my sister-in-law during Halloween, she always makes like these crazy like. She does like the makeup stuff, and she made this one really cool thing, and I was like, how do you do that? And literally she goes, I just like experiment, try a few things out, and it works. And it looked like her jaw was missing, and like it was just crazy. It was all black and everything. She looked like a beat up zombie. And you can get so creative, and I think if she just, like he says, keeps pictures and logs of it, it could track everything, and eventually if she tries to apply to a school, boom, like, hey, look at all this stuff I've done.
Rob, is there such thing as like summer internships for kids that like not in college that could you might have you frozen?
I think he froze.
Did we lose Rob?
Yep.
I mean,
there he is.
There are internships. There are internships. I never did any of them, but I'm pretty sure that some of the schools offer internships for people who are interested. And not only that, I mean, like even if you're just kind of looking to learn, it never hurts to kind of scour the forums and see like what other makeup artists are doing and how they're kind of toning their craft. Even making YouTube videos on how to do stuff, I mean, is a good way to get a name for yourself too.
Hey, she should make a video and we'll post it on Maelstrom Gamers.
There you go.
Oh, she has her own channel. I made her own channel.
No, we need more people. Give it to us.
Listen, kid.
We have millions of people.
You work for
we have
us
millions
now.
of people.
You work for us.
What kind of like there's horror makeup artists, and then there's makeup artists just like
sci-fi.
For sci-fi, like okay, so there's movies and then there's specific genres like sci-fi.
Yeah, like
horror.
I've showed her stuff like this, like stuff. Like so I've showed her stuff like, and she's liked it a lot, and I was like, yeah, he's really good at that stuff, and so she's like,
is there any like special kits that you can buy or like tools that you would want to like grab?
Well, I was gonna say she was using like toilet paper to like make some like weird stuff look like pretty cool. Like I didn't even know you could do that, but I don't know. But sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go like if she goes onto a site like Real Effects, like that's a good site. I used to get a lot of stuff from them. Like I used to use like liquid latex, tissue paper, and a stuff called bloody gel, and then I would just like kind of mix that together, and it would start to look like chewed up skin and muscle. And it came out looking fun. I think I did a test on Clay once, and he hated it.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah,
I think you roofied me.
Stuff off me. Yo, just get it off me.
Sounds like something he would say.
Yeah.
There are plenty of sites though that can offer kits, like starter kits, with like base foundation makeup to kind of like work on and build on, stuff for blending, latex application and making molds. Like that becomes another thing. If you wanted to make like wounds and stuff like that, you get to start to experiment with like 3-dimensional molding. So you're like using clay and then putting a latex mold over it, and you can just basically start to make your own like application wounds and stuff like that. I think it all depends on what she enjoys most, because there's, like Clay was saying, there are different applications to different makeup. So you could just do the practical makeup of like any movie set where you're just making the actors like look good on camera, or you can do the special makeup where you're having the blood or making the alien slime and all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
There's a good show on the Sci-Fi Network that we catch every so often, but it's like where they create these characters and they have like a certain
she watches that.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty cool. I was gonna say she should watch that.
Yeah, she watches that all the time. I think that's where she's like getting all this stuff from and everything. So
have her watch John Carpenter's The Thing or American Werewolf in London.
I've seen that, both of them. Yeah,
Rick Baker's work is insane. Like it's absolutely amazing because it's all practical and like.
And then have her watch Star Wars Episode 1 and 2 and be like, "This is why you're so important."
She's never watched any Star Wars movies.
Yeah, that's
not even really. I don't think. Yeah.
You'd be like, "This is why your job would be so important because CGI does not age." This is a problem.
Those were the best, by the way, Clay.
Yeah, right.
Episodes 1 through 3.
Okay. You're trolling. And then I guess there's like play too, right? Like
Yeah,
theater.
there's stage and theater. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Huh. Okay.
That's a good idea. Yeah, there's a big market for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to like I guess just stage more like I guess creativity out of her and everything like that. Because I want to get her passionate about something. It seems like she's really passionate about like because our youngest Kira too. She like
Man.
loves video games, like absolutely loves video games, and then drawing. She loves everything to do on. She's already got like a Wacom tablet and is drawing a bunch of stuff,
wow.
making.
Have you shown her any like old like video game concept art and how they kind of scheme that up?
No, I haven't
yeah.
really shown her any of that stuff.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I probably should though. Yeah.
Dude,
She-
Steve, you should check local news network. I don't know what the best local theater, but like see if be like, hey, my daughter's really interested in the idea of makeup artists, like in general. Could we tour your area? Like, could we set up like she has a couple questions? Could she meet the makeup artist who puts makeup on the anchors and like she can pick that person's brain, see what it's like working there.
Sir, this is a Cinnabon.
How do you make your Cinnabons? My son would
It's
like to be
like
a
art.
fine chef of your stabilization.
One day this will all be yours.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you don't even have to really go far. You can just locally. I'm sure there's enough makeup artists that you can like ping and talk to, and I think it'd be really beneficial to like be like, hey, this is what this job would look like if you want to pursue it. You know what I mean? And it could. She could be like, no, I like theater. The makeup stuff for like news and stuff looks cool, or like I just like making zombies. And I bet you, man, you could even like take a trip to Orlando at one point, combine that with a vacation, and then talk to or find someone in that organization that could potentially show her some stuff as well in terms of horror. Which is like, I wish I did more when I was a kid. I was really into drawing, but like I never went to a drawing camp, or I never like went to an actual studio and like saw how it was done. I think it's super beneficial when you're young to see
that's
how
why
the sausage is made. So
I
to
wanted to
speak.
take her to like the Halloween Horror Nights this year. I really did, because like a lot of those people are volunteers and a lot of people do their own work and everything like that. And I've seen some stuff over the years there like that they've done really good, And I want her to do that, and like especially like maybe she'll be able to volunteer one year and do that, because she actually did want to. This Halloween wanted to do her own makeup with her friend and just go out and scare kids. Pretty much, that's what she wanted to do.
Yeah, man, that sounds right up her alley.
So
Awesome.
yeah, so like I wanted to kind of just do that. So maybe next year we'll be able to do that or something like that. But I'll do more research into it. So
You definitely get what you put into it. Like you get out what you put into it and how much you put into it.
yeah, especially if you're passionate about it too.
Mhm.
No,
He's telling her right now, no, she can't do it anymore.
no, it's my cat.
You're
She's
gonna work
telling me
at
to litter in
Cinnabon.
the house right now. She's telling me to litter in the house. I don't want to litter in the house right now.
Anything else that you want to ask about makeup artist, or do you have like Rob? You did a great job of. You said The Thing.
Yes.
You said some other like famous artists and stuff. Do you? See, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. I only see makeup artists staying around. Like I don't see them going anywhere. Also, with the surge of zombies, still, I think they have pretty good set of jobs lined up for quite some time.
Dang, that was the question I forgot to ask Rob. That zombie part. I was gonna ask him, what'd you start thinking when the whole salts, whatever bath salts thing was going on down here, and they started like eating people and everything like that. The one guy was eating that guy's face. Where you're like starting to get all your like shit together.
It's happening. It's happening.
It's starting
It's
to come.
coming.
I just at that point I'm just like, people would come to me at work and look at me and like, I told you. I wasn't too worried. I figured Florida, it wouldn't come to the West Coast for a while, so I had some time. But
That's really funny.
I was excited, and
I was excited.
I was a little excited.
Yeah, I was happy about it.
Just slightly.
Yeah. I think
man.
everybody was. It was a little
Very
bit like,
nice.
shit, it is really happening. Yeah.
All right,
There's
guys.
the third, fourth time.
This is another episode of the Everything and Nothing Show. As always, we have the Maelstrom Gamers with us and Garbage Truck. I want to thank our special guest, Robb Greene, the war chief of the Dukes of Nuke, who you can follow at Dukes of Nuke on Facebook and Twitter. And if you want to know more information about Wasteland, you can go to wastelandweekend.com. Get your tickets. You can find out more info about the whole event. You can see our beloved Robb Greene there. I'm sure he's in almost every image. He looks badass. It is Burning Man meets post-apocalyptic Fallout, Mad Max. You insert post-apocalyptic / Wolverine. Sure. It's a super fun event. I wish I was younger and I can go. So yeah, as always, these episodes will be on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/MasteringGamers channel. Each topic is doled out day by day, Monday through Friday. Then the full episode is on Saturday. Go to Patreon. You can help support us with some cash. If not, you can support us for free by sharing, comment, liking, subscribe. And if you want to see us show off our mediocre gaming skills, check out us when we're streaming live on YouTube. Battlefield 1 seems to be the new hotness these days. And then come join us. Our handles are in the description below, and because we want to play with you and build a community. So we're always up for some challenge and some friends playing some games with us. Until next week, keep thinking about the Everything and Nothing show. We'll have another episode for you. In the meantime, peace. Take care.
Pieces. Yeah, but like, I mean, she's really starting. I mean, she's really like just keeps getting better, and the thing is, she's doing it with like nothing, like hardly any kind of like material really, and she's just making it work. Like, so I mean,
and I'm sure like there are plenty of makeup artists out there that have made a name for themselves, like Gregory Nocturno, who obviously works on The Walking Dead, Stan Winston, Tim Baker.
Like she really gets passionate about it, and she says she just watches a bunch of YouTube videos on certain stuff and everything, on how to do it and everything. And I'm seeing more and more stuff on it, like on TV, as far as like young women and girls like just getting into it and starting so young, and that they're it's actually like a big like industry, I guess, to go into or something like that.
Yeah, well, just like for movies and stuff and everything.
Yeah.
So let's move on to our last topic.
Cool.
Steve, I think this is your topic.
Oh yeah, I just had some questions because I wouldn't say, I don't know how to put it. I wouldn't say makeup artist. Is that what you are, Rob?
Me? Oh yeah. No. I mean,
my daughter, who's like 14 right now, she's definitely into that, and she's actually really good. Like, she can make like bruise. Like, she just does it for like fun, like out of nowhere, and she just like makes like bruises on her face. Like the other day, she actually made like it looked like she was trying to for like Halloween. She made it look like a zombie bite, and it actually looked realistic as hell. Like, and I'm just asking her like, how is she doing all this? Like, is this what she really wants to do? And
dabbled in it for sure.
I mean, because I've seen some stuff before, like on Facebook, like some stuff that you've done and everything like that, and it looks actually pretty cool.
Thanks, man.
I don't know if that's
just self-taught myself back in college. I haven't touched it in a while. Nowadays, I am an IT head IT guy, so it's
okay. Gotcha.
Working with computers.
Well, the reason why I was asking too is because my